which is tntco.co, to claim yourself a 10 ringgit website voucher and to use that to be able to purchase the TNTco merchandise. I have it all, and I can tell you, I can vouch for you, it's very, very silky, very, very nice, and very, very soft material as well, so you won't sweat it out. But here are the lineups. Yes, that is correct. You see a Nana by Danzo, a Fovius by Wadu, who will take the victory for this game number 2.
Let's head into game number 2 between CFU Gaming and MV Origins. CFU Gaming on the blue side, MV Origins on the red. I just happened to come across the statistics of Tamus, at least in a competitive setting. I'm not sure which tournament was included into the calculations, but Tamus has a 50.4 win rate in terms of esports statistic, right? Like the only difference between the difference between the win and loss is actually like what 14 game difference, so pretty tight, for a hero. Siska though might just get first blood. It's gonna pop that vengeance to try and gain some resistance, but first blood given over to CFU Gaming, played by Flame Z, brought to you by Com Asia. And at the same time, you guys can also get something aside from a first blood, which is the redemption code. Follow the instructions, key it in, and get something.
I mean, that's a good combination of skill set from CFU Gaming, having a lot of crowd control, and Siska not having the biggest amount of mobility will fall to the hands of CFU Gaming. But it's still early on, still early days. We have to see what this progresses into as we take a look at the top side a bit. I mean, Cloud as well as Bruno, not much of a battle. They are just going to farm up their own minions, but the battle on this bot side, the battle on this turtle side will commence immediately. Wadu still not level 4 as of yet. Meanwhile, Kimin as well as Zakif almost hitting level 4.
Yeah, they gotta wait for one more wave, and Siska, he's aware CFU Gaming really want to punish him, just to make sure that they shut down this XP laner. The strength they have, Benji is gonna be there. Siska again in danger. This time will be able to walk away, but Danzo is around. Danzo will now have to wait for a while before he hits the level 4. In fact, as the morning force used by Wadu is going to jump onto Siska. Flame Z able to dash away and just buy distance. Wadu consistently using the demonic force. Siska pops that ultimate, tries to heal back up, but still ends up getting slain, and Wadu picks up that kill.
I mean, the Nether realm possesses a lot of threat for CFU Gaming, having their second chances, but before that, Detective.
And GK is going to fall as well. The damage and crowd control for CFU Gaming a bit too much for MV Origins to deal with. At least Zed is winning out in this gold lane. It seems like K-Min does want to attempt a steal, cannot find it. CFU Gaming gets 3 kills and a turtle.
I mean, good attempt by K-Min trying to steal the turtle out of the hands of CFU Gaming, but not managing to do so. As we approach the 4th minute mark, CFU Gaming is enjoying a good amount of lead, 3 kills over none. And in terms of goal, they are quite well ahead. So for those of you who wants to be ahead, why don't you get the buy one get one free ticket for the the One Piece event? So use the promo code Kohai One Piece for you to be able to win a ticket for the One Piece AJ Tour.
It's Ruby starting to be a bit of a threat. Molina unfortunately does not connect, so FlameZ stash away. MV Origins looking for something to MV Origins again. They gotta somehow find a way, because this Ruby is starting to cause a bit of problems.
As I mentioned, top side, Jing is gonna get taken care of. Kimin will get that kill. It's a bit late rotation from Z. I mean, if he was much more faster, I'm pretty sure Jing would be alive.
Z, eat some damage. Fortunately, MV just don't have enough just yet. But again, it's good news that Kimin is cashing in on kills. Needs to speed things up a little bit. Detective. In the bottom lane, Siska seems to constantly be the target. Don't want to give him the opportunity to just hard carry his team like game number 1. So CFU Gaming puts a lot of attention onto the Tamus. But unfortunately, Siska, he's going to change his approach a little bit, just playing a bit more safe.
Playing a bit more safe, playing a bit more careful, not giving anything away to the opponent. And I did mention about how MVO just can take a look at the gold side, but before that, Nana.
So, passive popped already, Nether Realm expires. Z able to get away with a sliver of health. That could have been disastrous if Kimin gets the kill. Turtle is going to be spawning though, and Danzo does not have the ultimate, unfortunately. Passive already expired. Kimin is 2 levels ahead of Detective. make it 1 as Detective just hit 7. But still, MV Origins have the red 3 damage. Keymin is going to be under a lot of pressure. Wadu shows up. Now Demonic Sword. Keymin, can he get the turtle? Yes,
Wow.
he can with the help of Zed of all people. Now Flame Z might end up going down as Keymin dashes to safety. The Demonic Sword continues to be used by Wadu onto Danzo this time, but he has ran out of dashes. So MV Origins, they get away with no death.
For now, yes, Wadu can withstand the damage output that came out from Zed because Zed is not well farmed yet. But as time progresses, I'm pretty sure Zed will deal a good amount of damage, and Wadu could not withstand the damage just like as he did just now. So gotta be careful in the later stages when the game progresses. Speaking of progressing, why don't we progress onwards to the next milestone of our live stream? So make sure you guys share the live stream on all platforms so we can hit the next PCU so you guys can win, or we get a chance to win 30,000 diamond up until prize pool of 30,000 diamonds.
You can get something for yourselves. I know everyone out there loves some good diamonds with, CC just got released. I like the skin as well, and it's on discount, so maybe you'll get something. Now Flicker, wild charge onto Z, trying to get him, but he has the Shadow Stampede, gets over the wall. ZK unfortunately not able to finish the kill for his teammate, but it's a good attempt from MV Origin.
It's a good attempt. Lacking a bit of damage from Keymin as well as Danzo, so showcasing that MV Origins are, quite far in terms of itemization. They need still a good amount of time, especially for Danzo. Yes, Nana can deal a good amount of damage if the itemization is right. Lightning Truncheon has just been purchased by Danzo, but still needs a bit more.
It's like top lane. We have a party though. Now wild space migration used on the ZK. He's taking the full brunt of it. Zed looking to get away, but Flame Z pulls him back in with the I'm offended, and now Danzo shows up. Zing starting to take a lot of damage. Zed trying to chase him down, and now with the BMI, Zed will catch up to him. Zing gets the stun with the flying tackle before going down. It's 3 for CFU Gaming, and MV Origins only got 1.
A good trade for CFU Gaming. MV Origins sacrificing a lot of resources on that top side, even not being able to survive, not being able to save Zed at the very least. So CFU Gaming is gonna enjoy a good amount of lead, a good amount of kills, as well as the next turtle that just spawned on this one side, allowing themselves or scaling themselves ahead by 21,000 gold lead up against 19,000 for MV Origins.
Still not the end of the world for MV Origins, but of course more wins Detective, taking the purple buff away from Keymin as well, so making things worse. Zed under a lot of pressure. Flicker, I'm offended, and that's the death of the Claude. CFU Gaming is starting to ramp up the tempo.
Okay, now we are taking a look at how the draft for MV Origins are starting to fall apart bit by bit. Not securing that fire mist in the early stages are hurting them quite a bit. I mean, again, this fire mist for now is not looking much, but when the team fight commences, that is when fire mist shines with the Nether Realm.
Keymin again just shows up, takes a chunk of damage as Siska tries to man fight Jing even with the vengeance, but Flame Z just makes it so hard for him. MV Origins, like you said, starting to fall apart. Top tier 1 goes down. ZK has to use the wild charge just to get out.
CFU Gaming are winning all across the board, 8 and 2 in terms of kill. In terms of turret, 2 has been taken down by them, almost trying to get the 3rd turret on this mid side. But MV Origins are putting up a good defensive gameplay, defending their mid turret being taken down by CFU Gaming. But will it be enough, to be fair? I mean, Keymin is still quite far ahead in terms of the level and itemization, but for that, Detective almost trying to get a kill onwards to the kill.
They should be able to defend this mid. I'm offended onto Zed, and instantly Nether Realm just to make sure that CFU Gaming gets the turret. Wadu now shows up. Everyone for MV Origins retreats.
I mean, again, just one pop of a Nether Realm, but before that, hold on, Detective.
Had to use the fracture, the CC immunity just to get away. Get the block with the Guardian's Barrier, but again, like who is gonna follow up? It seems like MV Origins, they don't have the damage, they don't have the durability, the front line.
Okay. As of now, I don't see any way for MV Origins to re-engage back onwards to the team fight. Apart from CFU Gaming making a big mistake, blunder in certain moments. But if we take a look at the later stages, right, 15 minutes, 18 minutes mark, they would have a good amount of damage in the hands of Danzo, in the hands of Zed, as well as in the hands of Kimin. So they could do something in the later stages. Question is, will they survive long enough to reach to that point?
And the Origins now on the back foot. The Lord will go over to CFU Gaming uncontested. And the Origins have to continue to play this defensive game. Like this 4K goal lead is going to continue extending. They will crack that bottom tier 1 finally, but again, the Lord goes over to CFU. Now every Origins have to defend their base. Find the armor bender onto ZK, or he's going to be able to walk away.
Yeah, I mean, they have to defend this. They do have a good amount of high ground defense with the Blazing Duet as well as the Molina's Blitz, but will it be enough to stop the aggression of CFU Gaming? Meanwhile, on the bot side, Siska uses the opportunity to get at least 2 turrets down on the EXP lane side, so to release some pressure on this bot side and not allowing CFU Gaming to perform a tri-lane push immediately.
At least just to minimize the damage a little bit. You get the polymorph there. CFU Gaming, they want to siege this mid tier 2. Not gonna be easy though, especially with Zed around. This squad is starting to build back up. If Flamesy can catch, Kimin or Zed, then of course CFU Gaming will have a very, very good chance of winning this out. But they did take the mid tier 2 down, and they let the Lord slow push up the top lane as well. Golden Staff done for Zed. He has the Holy Trinity. This could be an important fight.
Could be an important fight, but needs to perform it well, needs to execute it well. I'm offended has been used by Flimsy, but look at that jump!
Going Detective, going in, instant nether round defensively to protect his teammate Zing, taking a lot of damage, and now the Blazing Duet comes in from Zed towards the back, and the Bruno is already gone. Siska, he's just gonna run straight at CFU Gaming. Kimin does end up going down in the process, but Siska, he's left all alone, going on to play Zeke, and he pull back, and he will also go down a 2-for-1 trade in favor of CFU.
Siska will happily sacrifice for his team to be able to defend that Lord, to be able to defend the inhibitor turret as well. But yeah, you were right. The Holy Trinity was completed by Cloud, and damage was enough to be able to capture Zing off guard. Look at the Blazing Duet with the help of Siska as well. He uses that Shadow Stampede as a gap closer and try his best to get a kill almost to Flimsy, but it was just too much of a task for Siska over there. But we can see slowly but surely MV Origins starting to build up their own itemization. I did mention about the sustained 80-minute mark, and they are slowly approaching it.
I mean, MV Origins, most of them were trying to defend against the Lord, right? So, realistically, only Zed and Siska were trying to run down CFU Gaming. But like I say, it's fine if they only got one. But now there's going to be a pull onto Danzo. He's going to end up popping that passive, getting pulled back, and ends up dying to the Wody from the side of Jing. MV Origins gotta wait half a minute for this Nana to come back. But in the meantime, top tier 1 taken down by Zed as he goes on the split push mission. Wins of Nature done.
Yeah, I mean, good timing by Zed, also good observation by himself, being able to use the opportunity to slowly but surely grab another turret on the top side. Just now, CFU Gaming could have been bad, also bad for them. They tried their best to get that inhibitor turret, they tried to tank the tower shots, but it wasn't good enough. It wasn't enough for them to be able to take care one singular inhibitor turret for the side of the Origin.
Engage onto ZK, pulling him back. Does have the wild charge, uses it offensively. Now flickers away. Zing going on the chase, can't find him as the Molina Blitz almost one-shots this Bruno. Almost making it big, and now Demonic Force used by Wadu is taking tons of damage from Zed. Netherrealm used as well. Seeker to control his body into the midst of CFU Gaming as both the Guinevere and the Bruno works on the Lord. MV Origins cannot contest this. CFU Gaming gets the objective.
I mean, Lord's Lane presented by Com Asia. Props to Wadu, props to Z as well, buying a lot of time for Detective as well as Jing combined forces to be able to get that Lord. In terms of itemization, in the side of Nana having the Divine Glaive Lightning Transition, so only 2 items for now, not good enough. You still need a lot more itemization to be able to burst anybody down with the Molina's Blitz.
Yeah, and just now we saw Kimin. He actually is going to play the mid wave, but unfortunately that will not be the case. Has to start retreating, and no purple buff for him as well. So this is not going to be an easy defense. Detective fishing for an engage, couldn't find it. Mid inhibitor finally falls, courtesy of Jing. Zed also taking a heap of damage. The bottom one falling at the same time. Here comes the Lord as well. ZK Conceal is going to run out. They get the pull onto this guy. He's going to pop the Vengeance and the Cultivate Inferno to jump right in. Zed waiting for the opportunity. The Demonic Force already used. Z instantly gets blasted by the Blazing Duet. ZK also finds the kill. But the Lord will be taken care of very, very quickly as Keymin ends up going down. It's only Dunzo and Zed to try and defend the base against 4 members of CFU Gaming. It's not going to be easy though. CFU Gaming will go straight for the Crystal, and MV Origins don't have the damage to stop them. We are going to a game 3.
I mean,